Biceps team. Welcome to your 30-minute tube workout. My name is Heather. I'm so glad you guys are here. What you need today is a mat and a tube. I have two different resistance tubes. You guys choose if you want two or one. It's absolutely up to you. We're going to work legs, so we're going to bring ourselves down to the mat. So come on down. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the handles of your tube together, and you're going to want to put the part that your hand would hold onto on the top part of your foot. Make sure that tube, the handles, are really locked into that foot, because you know if they're not, that can snap back on you, and that could really hurt. Okay, working legs. We're going to come on down. Here's our setup. First of all, you're going to have your heels close to your glutes, so then you can bring your hips up into a bridge. You're going to hold the tube with your hand, so you're going to isolate and work your bicep. Then this other leg right here, it's going to be a toe tap, and you're going to extend and come back. Now realize, team, every time you extend, your knees stay even. So keep them even, right? We're going to do this for 1 minute. So extend and tap down. Extend and tap down. Notice it's not a motion like this, like I'm not pushing my heel up to the ceiling at all. I'm doing a leg extension, keeping my knees even. So on the leg extension part, you're working your quad. So extend that leg nice and long, reach it to the side wall. Then on your anchor leg, you are pressing your heel down so firmly into your mat that you are working those hamstrings and you're working those glutes. Focus on keeping your hips lifted up, keeping your abs braced to support the spine as you lift up. And then this arm, holding the tube, you are working your bicep, so you hold that tube strong. We're doing this for a minute, and team, that's a minute. So now you're right here, and you're just gonna pulse. You're just gonna lightly, or maybe I should say slightly, that would work better, right? Slightly extend and then bend the leg. So it's a very small motion. Still keeping the knees even, still keeping this one foot, that heel, press it into your mat and keep your hips lifted. When all that is happening, quad working here, hamstrings and glutes working on the other leg, bicep working right there, then you pull your belly buttons in, pull them in, press them down into that spine. I'm going to check on the time because we're going to do this for a minute and we only have 15 seconds left. So continue to do that small motion with that leg, pressing that toe towards that wall. You're doing awesome. I bet we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down, take a little break. Release that glute, pulling the heel up off your mat, releasing the glute and the hamstring, and we're going to do it again. So 1 minute full, 1 minute pulse. So heels close to glutes, lift up, drive that heel into the floor, and then extend. This one is the full range one. So every time, feel that toe, tap right back down into your mat. So just tap it down. Oh, and you guys know, if you don't have a mat, no big deal. You can use your carpet, or you can even use a towel, whatever works for you. Keep this one arm, that one bicep, keep that elbow bent at 90, so you are holding the tube, making a strong resistance for the moving leg, but working the bicep. Heel pressed in, push your hips up, really feel your glutes and hamstrings get strong as you extend your leg. All right, let's see, how are we doing on time? All right, we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, are you ready to pulse? Me too. Small movement, slight bend to a leg extension, pushing that toe towards the wall. Now, if this becomes a lot, you can let this go a little bit, still keeping that bicep, still keeping it engaged, but releasing some of the tension on the tube. But if you're feeling good, you bend that elbow to 90, You drive this heel into the floor, you lift your hips up, and you brace your core. How are we doing on time? 30 seconds. All right, keep pulsing, pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep reaching that toe to the wall. You got it, team. Abs braced, heel pressed in, hips lifted. Check on the time. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On down and release. Do you guys feel that? Did you feel it more in the quad or more in the glute? I felt it more in the glute. Okay, we're gonna switch legs. So, pull your foot out of those handles. Put those handles on your other shoe. Again, make sure it's locked down because you don't want that coming back and snapping on you. Heels close to glutes. We'll start the watch. We lift up, hold tight, then extend. So full range. Toe slightly taps down, and then it reaches to the wall. So extend your leg long. Imagine every single time you stretch that leg out, you're making it longer and longer. So keep doing that. Then anchor foot. You drive that heel into the mat. You will lift up those hips. And hey, while those hips are lifted, squeeze your glutes together. Yeah, work those glutes just a little bit more. 20 seconds left. Keep your abs braced, okay? Always keep your abs pulled down into that spinal cord. Even though you're lifting that spinal cord up and off. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you hold it up and a small pulse. All right, I want you to square your hips up. Square your hips up with the ceiling and then press them up higher, okay? Remember, as you press them up, you're pulling your abs down, so you literally are flattening your body as much as you can. Keep this one anchor heel, keep it dug in to the ground, because that's the way you're gonna work that hamstring, that's the way you're gonna work your glutes. Then the other leg, extension, extension. Think about reaching that toe as far as you can. Reach it to the side wall, making that leg super, super long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's our chance to release. So again, pick up that heel, release that glute, release that hamstring. All right, you ready? We have 2 more minutes to go. 1 minute full, 1 minute pulse. Heels close to glutes, lift up, drive that anchor heel in, and then extend. So tap down and extend. Think again, long leg. How do you make that leg longer? Stretch out from the hip all the way to the toe as you reach and reach. Heel, you press that heel hard into the ground, driving it into the hamstrings, driving it into the glutes, and then this arm right here, that's holding the resistance and isolating that bicep. 20 seconds. Continue to stretch your leg long and long. Abs pulled down, flatten that belly button up against that spinal cord. Keep your hips lifted. We only have 3, 2, hold here, and small. Small leg extensions, pulsing, reaching that toe to the side wall. Reach it to the side wall. Remember, if the resistance becomes a lot, you can straighten that arm out just a little bit. You're still isolating that bicep because you're still holding it. But if you are feeling really, really good, pull it back in. Heel, press it in. Feel that glute fire up. I do, definitely. Definitely I do. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep pulsing, don't let this go, team. You only have 22 seconds. We can do anything in 22 seconds. Reach, reach, and reach. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down or release. Oh my goodness, and release your glute. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so let's untangle. We're now gonna go into upper body. We're gonna work chest, back, shoulders, and arms. So everything pretty much from the waist up. You're gonna take a tube. Now you have a choice. You can double up your tube like this if you want a lot of resistance. If you don't want quite that much, put your arms inside the handles just so the handles don't swing around and hit you, and then grab. So you can be here too. Completely your choice. This is your workout. We're just doing it together. All right, we're down. So, right here, take your shoulder blades and corkscrew them into your mat. So feel your shoulder blades come together on the back side. That's gonna make sure your entire upper back is pressed strongly against the floor for support. You're gonna pull your abs in. So again, belly buttons, you pull them down, and your hands are up here. So, let me straighten out my tube. For 1 minute, it's full range. Here and up, here and up. So your triceps to your elbows will gently tap on your floor as you extend your arms long. Your goal is to have your arms as long as you can get them. There'll be a slight bend in your elbow, and that's okay, but you don't want a major bend in your elbow, okay? At least not yet. When this starts to fatigue us, I'll show you an option that will bring in that bend in the elbow, but right now, make those arms long. Feel the tube tap down right at the middle of your chest. So that's where it's gonna tap down the middle of your rib cage. Arms long, feel the tube tap right in the middle of your rib cage. All right, that was 1 minute. Now we're gonna be out here, we're gonna hold it out, and we're gonna pulse. As you pulse, feel the tube gently touch the middle of your chest. Feel your arms long with your elbows soft. Now, you're thinking about your chest. Let's focus on the back for a second. Feel the shoulder blades coming together into your spinal cord, okay? Feel them touch, touch, touch. Then, as you feel those shoulder blades touch, realize we want to support our back even more. And how do we do that? Pull your belly buttons down. So pull those belly buttons down into your spinal cord. How are we doing on time? We're doing great. We have about 12 seconds left. Arms long, tap, tap, and tap. Yep, we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, roll the shoulders, reset, like corkscrew your shoulder blades into the mat again, and we're gonna start over. So, full range, long arms. Feel your elbows gently touch the ground. Feel the tube gently touch the middle of your chest. Now remember I talked about an option if maybe our upper bodies are starting to fatigue. You're gonna come like this. So notice all of a sudden my elbows are bent at 90. When you pull those elbows down into the floor, pull your shoulder blades in together on the back side, okay? But if you're not feeling fatigue yet, keep those arms long. Or maybe you want to do a combination of both. Maybe 5 one way and 5 the other way, and then 5 back to the same way. Completely your choice. Because you know, you guys, I want you to feel challenged, but I want you to feel successful. Because if you don't feel successful, you're not going to work out with me again. All right, how are we doing? Oh, we're doing great. We have 4, 3, 2. Are you ready for the pulse? Me too. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Long arms, soft elbows. Feel the tube touch the center of your chest. Remember the option is right here. You won't feel the tube touch your chest, but you will feel your triceps. That's the back part of your arm, shoulder to elbow, touch your floor. Okay? So long and long. Feel your shoulder blades. Feel them come into the spinal cord. Feel your abs, your belly buttons pull down into your spinal cord. How are we doing on time? 18 seconds. Again, can you make those arms even longer? Even longer for about 15 more seconds? I know you can. We can all do this for about like 10 seconds now. Let's check on the time. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Come on up. We're going to focus still on the upper body, shoulders, back, and chest. Roll those arms around, those shoulders to the back side. Options. Again, put your hands inside the tube, and you'll be up here, and you're going to pull down and tap right at your upper chest. So you can have one single tube, or again, you can double it up, your choice, and pull down just like that. All right, 1 minute full. Join me. Here we go. So you're bringing your arms long to the side, almost as if you're reaching your arms out to touch your side wall. You're rotating your shoulder blades around on the back side as you bring your tube down to your collarbone, maybe just below your collarbone. Collarbone, remember, is right here. So you want to aim right here. So pull the tube down. Now, we're on our knees, but we want to be tall. So brace your abs. Keep your shoulders pulled to the back like that so your chest stays lifted. And then just pull the tube down into the upper chest, working the upper body. You're working your lateral delts. Those are the side of your shoulders right here. You're working those. You're working your traps in your back, and you're working your chest muscles every single time you pull that tube into your chest. All right, we're on the pulse now. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Arms long. Keep them long. Reach them out to the side walls, okay? Feel the tube gently touch your chest every single time it taps. I'm starting to lose my tube. Don't want to do that. So tap, tap, tap. Keep your abs braced. Now your abs are braced. Your chest is open. Feel your shoulder blades rotate down into the spinal cord every single time you tap. Where are we at? We're almost there. 15 seconds. Keep those arms long. Are you feeling it? Me too. I'm feeling it in my back. We have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Rotate the shoulders to the back. Releasing your back. Also maybe releasing your neck. Some of that was tension in our neck. Are you ready to go full range again? Me too. All right. So we're up and we're pulling down. Arms long. Reach them to the side walls. Feel the tube gently touch the upper chest. Gently touch the pecs. Continue to reach your arms to the side walls. Keep those abs braced. You want to keep those abs braced because that helps us stand up tall. That helps us squeeze our shoulder blades together. Pull down. Pull down. Now maybe this is becoming a lot, and that is absolutely okay. Here's where I want you to come. Right here, again with that bent elbow. Perfectly, perfectly fine. Bringing the elbows down. We only have 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down and pulse. Again, stretch those arms out. You have this, team. I know, 1 minute, that can be a lot right here. You have it. Remember, you can go to a single tube, or you can even come right here with that bent elbow. It's your choice. Make it work and challenge yourself. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Reach your arms out. Feel the stretch in the chest. Feel that stretch. Feel the pull from the belly button, pulling your abs back into your spinal cord. Feel those shoulder blades rotate around. How are we doing on time? We're doing great. We have 20 seconds left. That's it. Long, long, long arms. Tap, 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 tap. You own this. You own this. Where are we at? 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dang. Release. Wow. Roll those shoulders back, and we're going to stand for this next one. We're going to work biceps. You're going to step inside of your tube. Push the tube to the side, like that. Heels, they're going to be slightly outside of your hips. Soften your knees, brace your core, rotate your shoulders to the back. Full range, bicep curls. Make sure the resistance in the tube is even so that one arm isn't working more than the other arm. You're going to take your hands and you're going to pull them up into your shoulders. So feel your hands press into the shoulders. That's really going to isolate your bicep muscle. Keep your elbows against your rib cage. So I'm going to slightly turn without losing the resistance, right? So you're here. Notice how my elbows stay right by my rib cage. So you don't want them to come back here, because then actually your hands aren't coming in front of your shoulders, they're coming slightly below. And when that happens, you're actually working more chest than bicep. So think about that bicep and draw the hands up into the shoulders. How are we doing on time? We only have 2 and 1. Now you know it's the pulse. Lift the chest, okay? Keep the chest up high, but keep your shoulders down. You don't want your shoulders up here, you want them down. So feel your shoulder blades slide, I would say slide almost into the rib cage. Feel them slide down. That'll help you keep your shoulders down, chest lifted, and abs braced. Keep your knees soft. When we lock out our knees, we could faint, and because I'm really not with you and I can't see you, I wouldn't know if you fainted. So keep those knees soft as you gently press the palms of your hands up. 15 seconds. So just press up, up, up. Good job. Feel those biceps engage. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Rotate your shoulders again. We're going to reset our posture, and we're going to go right back into full range for 1 minute. So up and down. Lift the chest. Brace the core. Pull those fists into your shoulders. Drive them into your shoulders, really working that bicep muscle. That bicep muscle is right here. It's the muscle on the front part of your arm. So pull those fists into the shoulders so that you work that bicep muscle. Keep your posture tall. A lot of times when people work biceps, they have a tendency to kind of lean like this. Don't. Think about full range, and you have to have perfect posture to work full range. Pull the fist into the shoulder, pull into the shoulder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shall we pulse right here? Elbows, keep them right beside the rib cage. Keep the elbows bent at 90 degrees. Take your palms, press them up to the ceiling. Keep your shoulder blades slid down into the back of your rib cage. And keep those knees soft. Soft knees, okay? And if you think about it, press your heels into the floor. Press the heels into the floor. That way you are strong. And just keep pulsing. Pulse, pulse, pulse. How are we on time? 15 seconds. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You're doing awesome. How about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Rotate those shoulders to the back. We're going to do triceps, and then we're going to do core, and then you guys were done. Okay, so we're going to do kickbacks. So come on around. Now, heels slightly outside of hips. Push your heels into the floor. Press your tail to the back and lean your knees slightly forward. So your knees are bent, tail to the back, spinal cord straight. Elbows up, and your full range, just like that. So as you press your hands back behind you, slightly rotate them. Rotate them so that the palms of your hands face up to the ceiling. Feel that rotation as you press your palms up to the ceiling. Now keep your elbows in tight to your ribcage. We are only moving from our elbows to our hands. We are not moving at all from our shoulders to our elbows. From the shoulders to the elbows, that stays pressed into the body right against that ribcage. Now, because we are bent over, brace your core. That's going to support that lower spine and keep it protected. You only have 5, 4, 3, 2. Now right here, pulse. This can be a challenge for some people, more actually just the move. It's not a press through the shoulders like this at all. It's from the elbow to the hand, that movement. And if the tube is a lot, set the tube down and go through the motion like this. Notice my triceps are still engaging. Even though I don't have resistance, I have body weight, and body weight, you guys, is awesome, okay? But if you want to use the tube, how are we doing on time? Go ahead and pick it up, press the palms up to the ceiling, and then slight bend in the elbow, and then try to straighten that arm as much as you can. Small bend, and then straighten. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Rotate those shoulders. Reset. Press the heels. Bend the knees. Push the tail to the back. Brace your core. And back to full range. So elbows up and you press. Now, a lot of times when people do the tricep kickback, they do this. Notice how my hands are coming all the way up. They're working more momentum than muscle. We want to work that muscle. So always return the hands underneath the elbows. So it really isn't a huge movement. But again, if you think about it, from the elbow to the hand, that's not a long limb, is it? So it really is a short movement. Again, bring in that rotation, pressing your palms up. The other thing that starts to happen is our elbows lower. And notice then, we're not isolating the tricep quite as much. So keep the elbows up, press the hands back. 4, 3, 2. All right, here we are. We're at that pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep those elbows up high. Just move from the elbow to the hand. Just press the palm of your hand up into the ceiling. Now remember, heels press down, activating the hamstring. Push your tail to the back. Pull your belly buttons up to support that spine. And then pulse. Also, keep your head and spinal cord alignment. Sometimes when we fatigue, we start to do this. So spinal cord alignment from the head all the way down to the tailbone. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And if that becomes a lot, you're right here and you're still pulsing. Oh my goodness. All right, we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, for the abs, we're not going to use any tube. So go ahead and set your tubes to the side. Come on down on your mat or your carpet. We are going to have our elbows underneath, just like this. You're going to pull your belly buttons in. You're going to lift your knees up, and you're going to extend for 1 minute. So, as you extend, then draw your knees back in towards your chest. I want your knees to come all the way into the chest, and then extend them all the way out, as if you're going to, again, punch your legs through that sidewall. Knees in, extend out. Knees in, extend out. Make those legs long and then make them as short as you can. We are working our transverse muscles. The transverse muscles are the muscles that run hip bone to hip bone. So pull in and extend. And then, if you keep your abs braced really tight, you are also working everything up here isometrically just by pulling the abs in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, we're here. Small pulse. Slightly bending the knees, and then extending the legs long. Reaching the legs out to the side wall. Still keep those belly buttons pulled in. You're still working those transverse muscles. You may even be feeling it in your quads, and that's absolutely fine. Pulse, so small bend. Reach your legs to the side wall, longer and longer. Pull your belly buttons in. Don't just think about pulling your belly buttons in. Think about the sides of your abs too. Pull them in also. Reach, reach. We only have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break for a second if you need to lay back. Relax those abs, and we're going to go back into it. We only have 2 minutes left. All right. So, elbows underneath shoulders, draw the knees into the chest, and extend long. Extend long. Again, narrow that waistline. So don't just pull the belly buttons down, but think the sides of the core. Think about pulling those sides in also. Draw the knees into the chest, extend long, into the chest, and extend long. Completely working transverse muscles, the muscles running hip bone to hip bone. Reach those legs. And like I mentioned before, you may be feeling it in your quads too. Quads are the front part of your legs. Absolutely cool and absolutely common. So extend and extend. How are we doing on time? We have 5, 4, that minute went fast. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Slight bend in the knees, then a long extension through the back of the legs. Feel that extension as you reach your feet to the side wall. Keep your belly buttons pulled down. Keep the sides of your abs pulled in. Reach, reach, and reach. 30 seconds, that's it. Think about it, 30 seconds, and then your 30-minute tube workout is over. I think 30 minutes goes so fast. Reach, reach, reach. Keep extending the legs long. Small bend in the legs, and then stretch those legs out to the side walls. We only have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing, amazing job, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. And if you guys like this video, please thumbs it up and please subscribe so that we can work out again. And I would